Hi there, and welcome to Celeb Hut. Well, it seems to be Katt. Williams was correct from the start, and Diddy may be in some predicament this time. There's another claim about getting out and about, and it appears like it could mean something bad for sibling love. Evidently, a few people who claim they've been tested by Diddy are at long last shouting out, and one of them just dropped a sensational on him. Yet, get this, it's all there is to it. It's not only Diddy in the terminating line, the claim names a lot of different VIPs also proposing they were all part of some obscure transactions together. We're discussing names like Chris Brown and Meek Mill to Cuba Gooding Jr.'s youthful Miami, and, surprisingly, Diddy's most established child. Justin Combs is currently Cuba's name appeared unexpectedly on the grounds that he's been absent from the spotlight for a long while, and we know Cuba's no more odd to wild shenanigans and confronting allegations in any case. Here's the contort. Diddy's informer submitted photographs of him in Cuba, guaranteeing that Diddy presented them, and they supposedly attempted to pressure him into a youthful Miami she could have been snagged into to enroll different ladies and men, and get this, as per the new claim. She even enlisted a portion of her relatives. You, Lil RZ Lau, however, we think your new moniker will be Carisha on the grounds that you're the new increase. Maxwell, okay, you're the chick that is to the Diddy. Jeffrey EP genuinely, it's each of the pieces muddled, so we should plunge into the subtleties and see what's truly happening now. Jones is guaranteeing that Diddy, in addition to other things, will be in his front and back regions. He claimed that Diddy would, in a real sense, march around the room in his birthday suit. Chance is now managing numerous claims, blaming himself as the maker of his most recent affection collection. Off the Matrix is suing him for $30 million in a brutally legitimate move in a grievance recorded on February 26 in government court in New York. Rodney Jones Jr., otherwise called Lil Bar, guarantees that the persuasive music magnate known as Diddy constrained him into private exercises with colleagues and over contacted his privates without assent. Jones depicts a world constrained by communications where cash and power are predominant, expressing that he was perhaps sedated and embarrassed in customs and cheated out of more than $50,000 for his work on the Adoration record delivered on September 15, 2020. 3. Capturing a 70-page suit from Jones. It proceeds to say that the 54-year-old C tried to get into an acknowledgement of a gay relationship, which is an ordinary practice in the music business. Jones, with lawyer Tyrone Blackburn close by, declares that there's a RICO endeavor set up that reliably failed to appropriately supervise or alert Sean C.S. This scheme includes probably the most compelling figures in the music business. General Music Gathering President Sir Lewin Graham and previous TUN Chief Ethiopia and Miami are likewise a CC close by Diddy, his central partner Christina Coram, and his 30-year-old child Justin. Over the course of his experience with Mr. Jones, he saw, experienced, and got through numerous things that went a long way past his job as a maker on the affection collection. The vigorous photograph outlined suit says noticing that McCombs expected Mr. Jones to record him continually in the documenting states that Mr. Jones has gotten many long periods of film and sound records of Mr. Combs, his staff, and his visitors taking part in serious criminal behavior for setting RICO cases pursue coordinated wrongdoing gatherings. And it seems as though Diddy's informer is saying that is precisely the exact thing Diddy's domain is agreeing Jones Diddy and his team held him under wraps. Through the dangers impeding him from the music scene and not paying him for the collection work over the course of the year. In the 2 months that Jones worked with Palms all around the country on the multi-bar love in the collection, the offended party expresses that he was acquainted with a portion of his de facto supervisor's renowned companions, and it didn't generally work out positively in one occurrence. Jones' subtleties of me meeting Cuba Gooding Jr., who wound up contacting, grabbing, and bumbling Mr. Jones' legs, his upper internal thighs close to his crotch, the little of his back near his rear end, and his shoulders. Now we realize Cuba has been down this street before back in 2019. Various ladies move forward with claims about Cuba's problematic way of behaving. However, this is the initial time he's managing allegations from another man back in June 2019. Things got genuine for Cuba when he got Katt Williams for an occurrence at multiple Times Square bar where he was blamed for getting handsy with a lady, yet the legitimate thieva didn't end there. He confronted an extra charge yet figured out how to evade prison time by working out a plea agreement anyway because of the grown-up making do act under. The very regulation that permitted Cassie to sue Diddy last November, 2 claim survivors of Cuba as of late hit back with a new claim, and meanwhile, some more photographs sprung up showing Cuba celebrating with Diddy. So with this multitude of new allegations on the table, it makes you interested in what united these two. As a matter of fact, one individual who has spoken about Cuba's closeness to Diddy will be Diddy's previous protector. Jean Bargain Cuban G Jr. was so near that man I would feel that was his woman, hands generally on his leg. And all that it was an insane brother at any rate. Die ex-youthful Miami got hauled into the new claim excessively, as per Rodney Jones. It seems like Keisha assumed a part like Diddy's rendition of Ghislaine Maxwell, who purportedly was responsible for roping and clueless people for Diddy's companion. Jones guarantees that youthful Miami was one of those paid by Diddy from month to month to take care of his grimy responsibilities. She evidently enrolled more individuals, and as per the claim, I indeed even got a portion of her cousins included, who then attempted to pressure Jones into an assertion. Jones states that Diddy brought laborers to his home on one occasion. Jones claims he was available and was possibly sedated, and furthermore, Jones charges that at different get-togethers, Diddy intentionally served ladies his tequila and vodka. Green's resentment with substance is that the charges stretch out to additional upsetting cases, including the presence of extremely young women at Diddy's home where liquor was given to them, claims that Diddy educated Stevie J, and his child Justin comes to enlist laborers for Justin's situation. He was supposedly told to track down the little kids to go to the gatherings. There are likewise claims of a shooting where Jones, Diddy, and Justin got into heated contention at ALA recording studio, where gunfire emitted and a man named G was hit and draining bountifully from his stomach. Jones says Diddy advised him to deceive the police and say G was shot in a drive-by. It's quite important that the LAPD examine the shooting and purportedly find the casualty had been shot outside the studio during a burglary and only ran into the studio while as yet drainingly requesting to address said criminal behavior and the allegations in this latest exposition. Charge against Combs' lawyer, Sean Hawley, said in a broadly circulated explanation that Lil Rode is just a liar who recorded a $30 million claim, improperly searching for a gratuitous payday in his crazy name-dropping. About occasions that are unadulterated fiction and basically didn't occur is just a straightforward endeavor to collect titles for the canal. Holly Earcomp Steinlope's accomplice added that he has overpowering, undeniable confirmation that his cases are finished falsehoods. We will address these stunning claims in court and make all fitting moves against the people who are making them. Justin Combs was considerably more unequivocal in his and his dad's safeguard. Justin Combs all-out denies these ludicrous charges. A representative told Cutoff Times they are lies. This is an unmistakable illustration of a frantic individual going to frantic lengths with at least some expectations. Subscribe Celeb Hut for more videos.